Butta American is a romantic Punjabi comedy movie, first ever made in USA. So हमने कोशिश की है इसमें बहुत टाइम भी हमें लगा है और बहुत सारे हार्ड टाइम भी आए हैं ओवर द टाइम हाउ एवर वी प्रोसीड टू डू इट लेकिन फाइनली बन गई है चली गई है अमेज़ॉन पे लोग पसंद कर रहे हैं टीम के साथ बहुत मज़ा आया सारी टीम में ऑलमोस्ट सब लोकल लोग हैं अमेरिकन्स हैं सो टीम के साथ बहुत मज़ा आया सबको ट्रेन करना पड़ा इसमें हमें कुछ 6-7 महीने लग गए but everybody did good at the end the outcome was very good and we loved it as you are watching it Butta American is blockbuster so hopefully we go on with this trend and we make more and more films my favorite scene is behind the Chumma song because it was too hard and it was our first time and we done it in one day, which is I think record. We worked, Tanya ji worked very hard, and of course me, and we sweat like crazy. The temperature was over about 90 that day, and you can imagine Washington DC and how hard it was. And I was sweating all over Tanya ji, and I mean, but we did it, and Chumma became very good song, and my favorite too, and. Characters are fine. I have to dig through to a lot of people to find all these 10, 11 people in Butta American, and it took me 1 year. I met over 200 people to interview because my goal was I didn't want anybody bring from back. This is a Hollywood Punjabi movie, so my goal is to produce actors, actresses from here, not from back. एक तो उन्होंने वीज़ा नहीं मिलता तो दूसरा उन्होंने नखरे भी बड़े होंगे सो लिहाजा माई गोल इज़ टू प्रोड्यूस actors here and our base company GHTV company is based in United States Washington DC and inshallah we'll produce more movies and I'm so glad I found so many talented people including first my DPO Julius bhai he's amazing he's great he done some amazing job so it was a first experience for him for a feature film but we done it and the whole team and then the Takka came to me for a dance and then I looked something in him and we talked about it and he did an amazing job then Mansha he's Urdu speaking but he worked hard, very hard, especially with Butta and all this, expressions when you don't know that much Punjabi and you still giving a lot of good expression in the back of the camera. That's amazing about him. He's a very good actor and very good find. Inshallah, we bring him more movies and one day maybe put him hero because, I don't want to be hero for too long. People don't like that. So, and then we come to Chacha Single. Chacha Single, he's a legend himself, meaning by living in America for 42 years, he's a legend. He's a folk Pakistani singer. He entertained community in America for past 42 years. And I give up to this guy and he's brilliant. Singing is brilliant, but अभी उनको थोड़ा सा वो है क्योंकि उम्र के उस हिस्से में है but he done an amazing job in film like people love it as you guys are watching it right now Chacha Single just killed it he is one of our you can say main key in Butta American and he's amazing उनके गाने इंशाल्लाह वो आगे भी उनको लेके आएंगे और कराएंगे my behind the scene was so many favorite scenes meaning all we have so much hard time if with somebody there was Chacha Single because Chacha Single he do not remember his dialogues and sometimes we had to work till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning to just do those scenes for like 2 minutes 3 minutes but at the end he worked hard and he done it the other thing is if we call him 6 o'clock he show up 10 o'clock so we call him and then he's all over the Virginia finally he reaches in we've done our scenes and all that
where my face was completely much in cake. There was a scene where I was hiding my face from BC and we were in a hotel, and the only way to go by his way was to put cake on my face. That was really fun. I remember my false lashes came on the cake too, so taking my makeup off after the scene was really fun, really, really funny too. All the songs in the movie are so nice, but if I had to choose one song which was my favorite, it would be Chumma. Chumma was a wonderful experience. Me and Ijaz ji, we shot most of the scenes outdoors, so running in DC on the streets in daylight, people were watching, they were wanting to know what's going on. It was also a good exposure too. People were asking what the film is, where can they see it. Chumma was really fun to shoot.
तो मेरा नाम है तक्का डॉन मैं तक्का मारा Statue of Liberty sort of. Well guys, it was a wonderful experience. Stories तो इतनी हैं मैं कितनी बताऊँ आप लोगों को पर let me start with how me and Ijaz bhai met. Reema ji was part of the movie with us. Reema ji, I used to dance with her. We had a dancing group, and then she got me into the role for a dancer. And then Ijaz bhai asked me, "Can you send me a picture?" I sent him one of my Facebook pictures. It's a Halloween thing. I'm holding a gun, acting like okay, I'm gonna go hunting or something. And then he liked it. He's like, "I have a role for you." I was like, "Okay, what am I gonna do?" He's like, "Just come on Sunday evening and we'll sit and talk." I said, "Okay." I went to his house and Tanya was there, Auntie Surjeet Malik was there, Saima ji was there, Ijaz bhai was there, Reema ji was there, and I'm looking at everybody. I'm like, what is going on? So they were like, okay, we're making a film. I was like, oh, hold on, what you said again? Making a film? Like, okay, yaar, 2-3 minute की फिल्में आती रहती हैं, what a big deal. And it's like, no, we're making a feature film. Now it's getting serious. I was like, Ijaz bhai, I don't speak Punjabi, you know that, right? He's like, कोई नहीं यार कर लांगे, कोई नहीं कर लांगे. Yeah, okay. He said, okay. Repeat after me. I said, okay. He said, बोल. ओए मेरा नाम है तक्का डॉन. I said, मेरा नाम है तक्का डॉन. Okay. We can work with that. Then वहाँ से हमारी rehearsal start हुई. We used to practice. Ijaz bhai worked a lot. 3 महीने तक तो Ijaz bhai ने मुझे रात के 10, 10, 11 बजे तक we were practicing to get me to the character. Then he also gave me opportunity to be his assistant director. जो उनका हुक्म होता था सर आंखों पे करके निभाया उनके साथ. It was a wonderful experience. बहुत कुछ सीखा. साथ में मेरे लिए एक कोई कैरेक्टर पिक करना कि बहुत फेवरेट था. It's gonna be very hard. Very hard. Mansha was good. Sara was good. Butta awesome. Ash, Uncle Single, Ladoo, everybody. I just can't pick one.
My favorite part I'll share with you is the Chacha single part where we were trying to do his dialect delivery for Mulyan Wale Parathe. So that one kind of like, you know, he messed up a couple times, but it was a lot of fun doing it because we had to keep correcting him. But he finally got it. It was great.
ਸਮੂਦੀ ਵੀ ਪੀਵਾਂਗਾ ਮੈਂ ਇਹ ਪਰੌਂਠੇ ਵੀ ਖਾਵਾਂਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਤਾ ਮੇਰੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਮੇਦਾ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਮੇਦਾ ਮੈਂ ਕਿਲ ਵਾਲਾ ਕਿਲ ਵੀ ਖਾ ਜਾ ਮੈਂ ਐਂ ਕਰਕੜਾ ਕਰਕੇ ਇੰਨਾ ਜਵਾਨ ਸੀ ਚਾਚੇ ਨੇ ਟਰੱਕ ਮੂੰਹ ਨਾਲ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ ਚਾਚਾ 150 200 ਬਦਾਮ ਰੋਜ਼ ਛੁੱਟਦਾ ਰਾਗੀ
So other than that, everybody did great. I liked Mansha's, of course, his finger crossing, you know, dialogue that he did. It was pretty done well. Ladoo was very much fun. Working with him was amazing. My favorite other part was that where she's coming out of Tanya's coming out of the window, and where she comes out and you know. Ladoo sees her for the first time and he just like falls in love with her. That was kind of really cute. Of course, Surjeet, Minal Chaudhary did an amazing job on her character. The way she pulls BC's ear, that was kind of like a typical, of course, Desi wife. That was done very well by her. BC did an amazing job as well. His dialogue, BC and DC, was delivered very well. Of course, like everybody did an amazing job. Ash was one of the really good characters that was played by Faith. She did an amazing job playing as an Ash. I did have fun writing her character. Of course, the way I wanted to portray her, and she did an amazing job in her character.
I met Ijaz bhai at one of the recording studios, I think around 3 years ago. So we really enjoyed each other's creativity, and we clicked and connected very well. And we, after the recording, we spoke for several hours, and then we communicated to each other that कोई भी अच्छा बड़ा project आएगा तो एक दूसरे को याद करेंगे. और उन्होंने 1 साल के बाद मुझे याद करा इस movie के लिए. This was my first movie, so every character is very close to my heart, and every character मेरे लिए favorite है. That have actually stayed with me, and they will stay with me forever because they make me always laugh and smile. One of them was when we were shooting in DC in front of the Capitol. So this character who's Takka, who was hired by BC to catch this target. So he was running. So the funny scene was we were right in front of the Capitol on the street. Takka is running, then BC is running, then I'm running after him, and people were like actually stopping and looking that what's going on. There is this girl running around with the jacket in her hand, and the boy, a guy in front of her with a fake gun. So when the director said cut, then we all stopped, and those people came up to us and they were asking, oh, what's going on? And then we were telling them how it's a movie shooting and all. So it was really funny. They all were laughing, and then like, oh, let us know, we'll be there. Even though they were not like Desis or Indians and Pakistani and them, but they all wanted to come and see the movie.
I felt like it was really real, and like everybody was fighting over like whose bike is gonna be. Oh, you can get that bike, but that bike's not that good. And then you're like, I'm like, okay, just stop, get the scooter. What do you want? And then in the scene, I'm like rolling and the bike, and then when the people are drifting, I'm like turning right to left, and everybody's going zigzag, zigzag. So I'm like, just stay in your position, and I'm like, okay. And at the ice cream scene, everybody's like, no, my ice cream is melting, and then they just started eating the ice cream before the scene even started. Now I liked Mansha, Butta, and BC's wife, and what's it called again? Takka.
Absolutely. First off, Butta ji is like, he's the main lead and funny character. All my scenes are with him. But Chacha single was too much fun to work with, and of course Takka. I wish we got to work with the rest of the cast more, but the story didn't really connect with that. But yeah, I think Butta, Chacha single, and Takka are like my personal favorites. I mean, it was an honor to be a part of it. Got to learn so much. People are really appreciating it, and that's what we all strive to do once we signed on to this. And yeah, wonderful experience, and ready to move on to the next ones. It was raining. One of the last shots that we did, it was raining that day. It was very peaceful. We shot it outdoors, and yeah, I think the chemistry between those three characters, Butta, Mansha, and Chacha single, is very fun. And I like that part where Mansha gets beaten up. The shirt is ripped. We actually ripped it on the set, and yeah, that was a fun time to shoot.
It was a beautiful experience working in Butta American, and I was given the part of Minal Chaudhary, wife of BC Chaudhary, a very strong character in the movie. And this movie was written by Ijaz Khan and Saima ji, and beautiful directed, and beautiful songs, beautifully written. The characters were very strong in the movie, and बच्चों का काम बहुत अच्छा रहा, और इतना अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस रहा इस मूवी में, जबकि दिस इज़ द फर्स्ट movie of for everyone. Okay, this is my first experience working on big screen. Otherwise, I have worked on dramas and during college and school days and everything, and just did little here and there, like modeling and not much but basically how we just work in between the families, and on the big screen it was the first experience and beautiful experience. And the best character was played by Takka, which I really liked, a very strong character, and the DOP Julius, he did a great job, and which has to be really appreciated, and beautifully written by Ijaz Khan and Saima ji. And there were a lot of kids in the movie. It was just like a family movie, and I would really request everyone to please go and watch this movie, and please encourage the whole team. It was a lot of hard work behind this. My favorite song was like Chuma, and it was done in DC, and I saw it like beautiful colors, beautiful song, and both Ijaz and Tanya, the way they just were running behind each other, it looked just like at home how two people run around, just behind the trees and everything, just like a Hollywood and Bollywood movie. It was just looking like that, and very good experience, in fact.
It was very crazy, actually. Kids were running around, Ladoo gang, they were going all nuts. I want this bike, I want that bike, I want that scooter. No, I want that ice cream, it's not melted. And I was like, guys, we don't go like minikali. And they're like, what? I look at them and they're like all like looking at me like, what do you want? And I'm like, guys, calm down, we're gonna arrange it and do this. So we rehearsed a few times and the kids got it. And then when we get to the park scene, they're all like, I want that ice cream, it's not melted. I want that ice cream, it's not melted. And I was like, guys, ice cream, man, it's just ice cream, chill out. Oh, you wanna talk about Chacha single? Oh my gosh, it was a fun time with him. Chacha ko bula do, you can call him to Woodbridge, he'll end up on Tyson's Corner. You can call Chacha to Tyson's Corner, he'll end up somewhere in Florida. Humko nahi pata Chacha kidhar ek dama kidhar hai. It was amazing. It was a new experience. A lot of the hardworking people, Mr. Director Ijaz Khan, he did amazing, fabulous directing, and everybody was just amazing, hardworking, and lots of dedication went into this. And I'm happy that everybody gets to see this in the world now. Most fun doing it was the scene we were rolling up on Butta ji, my whole gang, and it was really crazy because the bike was so little, and my knees were it was like pedaling, and as you can see in that scene, I'm wobbling and I'm trying to keep steady to go, and it was so funny when the kids, when they were saying leave, and then the little kid at the back, he was like, weave. I liked Mansha, Butta, of course me, BC, or and then Auntie Ji. This is my first feature film. It was fun making it. It was crazy, amazing time on set. Everybody was hardworking. Everything. It was so amazing, and I loved it. And I can't wait to work in more.
जो कुछ सामने हो रहा है उससे ज़्यादा पीछे हो रहा है. So what you see on screen is I think the 20% of what you do behind the scenes. So काफ़ी अच्छे experience हुए हैं, काफ़ी बुरे experience हुए हैं. But this is what the work is all about. That you have to go through all the hurdles, all the good and bad things, and at the end of the day, what the product is in front of you. I knew Ijaz through someone. मैं जानता सी कि वो इस तरह के कॉमेडी स्किट्स वगैरह करते रहते हैं, and I liked his work. वो social media पे काफ़ी चीज़ां करते रहते हैं, so I was like, okay, yeah, why not? Let's meet him. I met Ijaz. He explained me what the movie is all about, the idea की है, what he wants to do, and जिस चीज़ में चंगी लगी Ijaz थी वो ऐसे कि he was very enthusiastic, and और बच्चा जिस तरह खुश हो जाता है यार ऐ काम करना है. So I saw that thing in Ijaz कि he really is after this project. So then I liked the idea, and the next thing is of course 1.5 year passed in Butta Americans on Amazon Prime.
आज जनाब कैमरे के सामने बिठा लिया तुसी बहरहाल एक कुछ यादां ने जेड़ियां कि I just want to express for you. For OC, it was a wonderful experience for me. People know me like as a singer, but I will give this credit to my director or the cameraman, although they really encouraged me to do things and just be calm yourself. And I never felt, for a moment that I'm doing acting. ਹੁਣ कहना है ਹੁਣ कैमरे के सामने आ गए हैं तो just go and do it. Don't worry about that. Hopefully it'll be okay. लेकिन स्टोरी भी अच्छी सी ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਇੱਕ ਮਜ਼ੇ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਹੈ कि you have a Punjabi film and then you can speak English also, you can say in Urdu, whatever, and what basically is the Punjabi that is all about of that film. I think you should watch it, and please don't forget to give us the remarks, how you like it.
So as I was saying, my goal is to get actors from here, from America, as जितना करीब लोग हमें मिलेंगे इधर से. So I request everybody who's watching us, who's interested in acting, in from child से लेके 65 तक हमें लोग चाहिए. आगे हमारे projects बहुत चल रहे हैं. So please feel free to contact us on Facebook or Instagram or Butta American page, and we will get back to you and come on board and let's rock it in USA.